Hi, welcome. Um, I don't know what this reading is going to be. Maybe follow up to the last one, or just to cover a few different points, or maybe a glimpse into the coming week. But either way, always use your own logic, intuition, discernment when listening to these messages and taking in the information and deciding what's right for you in your situation. So putting things in context for whatever makes sense to you. Try to stay open-minded to timing and also what's past, present, coming to be, and different end goals for these readings. So some or all may apply to you, but just keep an open mind because what hasn't happened yet may seem unfamiliar, and I tend to draw from my own experiences, and in order to make connections and associations with perhaps events that may happen. But I also encourage you to check out the links that I put below in the expanded details of pretty much every video, and also the Odyssey playlist and the Sign playlists, as they are all music video representations of a lot of these messages and of the symbolism and imagery and meanings associated with the tarot, with astrology, with divination, with history and different narratives. So see what applies to you. But thanks for joining me, and let's get started. I'm just going to pull a few cards and see what happens. So, yeah, it's my lights went out, so it's one of those special bulbs you have to get at the hardware store. So it's a little dark in here. You can see things all right. Let's see. Do change. It's another 2. Alright, so what does, and this is general, always keep an open mind to that as well. Well, this fell out like this. This is the Prince of Discs. And the card that popped out earlier was change as well. The 2 of coins. So this may apply to you as an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I tend to think of knights as Virgos or mutable signs. So that could be you or someone you know, or that energy is coming at you, or perhaps you are one of those signs, or you're embodying a lot of that earthy, steadfasty energy of just sort of groundedness and steady approach, one thing at a time kind of thing. And maybe you're bringing that energy towards someone. Yeah, this could be a person or just some sort of delivery of information that has to do with your tangible reality. Something. It's a backless shirt, doesn't really stay up. Let's see. So, what context does this card apply? These 3 popped out like this. So it's the universe, the star, and the magician. I tend to think of looking into the future, recycling the stars, recycling music, recycling time, and the spiral nature of time and space, and the fabric, like draping, space-time fabric, understanding how that sort of could apply to you if you maybe are in fashion or in design, or someone who's just like in the spotlight, or maybe you feel in the spotlight, or you're drawing attention to something with flashlights. You know, it's usually just a sign that shows a lot of like wish fulfillment, and inner peace, and maybe like a little bit of a retreat into oneself, or maybe literally a retreat, um, but like rejuvenation, following your higher guidance, that kind of thing. Um, what feels right to you, what wouldn't seem right otherwise. I don't know how to explain exactly, but yeah. So that's the star. It's also just opening your mind to new possibilities and what could be. So, and then the magician and universe. Um, this is the I am energy, and this is things coming full circle. This is a grand finale kind of thing. This is a kind of like the universal mind, probably, because of the magician being represented by, or Mercury being represented by the magician, and using everything that he has at his disposal as resources, as far as, you know, thinking outside the box, and, you know, calling on emotions and situations and experiences, and working that through in a creative manner and a thoughtful manner, and seeing how the combination can bring something into fruition, into reality, into a tangible type idea, concept, and then perhaps product or something like that. So it's this connection between above and below, and like what's happening above and what's happening below, what's in your mind, what's really happening around you. Are you connecting all, you know, four states of being? You know, there's four here, and these are the four fixed signs: um, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Again, Mercury. Yeah, she's dancing with time and having her own little party. I feel like she's throwing her own little party with all these, like, you know, things around, and maybe she's inside there. Or she's sitting on top of this, and she's maybe Aquarius. Constellations, connection being that bridge, that gap connecting. There's a huge loss. Connecting, again, heaven, earth, above and below. What you're thinking, what you're wanting, what you're hoping for, making that into a reality. Maybe coming to some sort of epiphany or understanding, full circle sort of grasp on things, and we're seeing how things play out through different connections and through different signs. And yeah, I mean, he's on a chariot. I always tend to look